And it's live. Hey guys, Gogsy here, and welcome back to Season 2 of Pass the Mic. Today, we are covering a watch-along of Queen's Park versus Motherwell. I've been joined by my granddad, Robin. How's it going?
All right, so far.
So far, aye. And we've also been joined by Jamie Ramage. How's it going, mate?
Yeah, I'm all right, mate.
Fantastic. So, of course, tonight it is only the fifth time this millennium that Queen's Park have faced Motherwell. It's been a very good record for myself, but for my granddad, it's not been too great. But yeah, so the last four meetings has been 2 3-0 victories for Motherwell, a 4-0 win at Fir Park for Motherwell, and most recently, the very famous Queen's Park 1, Motherwell 5, in which I said in the vlog it was going to be the first time out of 5 times that Motherwell would be playing at Hampden that season. And yeah, that happened. Yes, the Gogsy versus Grandad Derby has returned, as Callum Simpson says. We also got comments from Adam Beanie Smith saying Motherwell are not charging for this. It's being played on Premier Sports as well. So we've just got. I'm just trying to get that loaded up right now. Adam's also saying that he gets the Bristol City versus Celtic game on a season ticket with Celtic, but non-season ticket holders have to pay for it. Hello, Luke, as well. I'm fearing for this one because, of course, Queen's Park got a good result on Saturday at Dumfries, whereas this is us going into our first actual away game of the season. So, and we've not actually scored in pre-season, so it's going to be a difficult one. Don also says, "Hi guys, I'm really looking forward to the game and Sod as captain. Yeah, it'll be good. I'm hoping for a good performance, but I don't know if he's trained that much because he's only just back from international duty. Yeah, it's a family affair, as if Ambrose says." John Mitchell says, "Modern Grandad's team." Right, but yeah. So without further ado, we're going to talk about the starting 11 for Queen's Park. They've got in goals Willie Moore, and then Doyle, Morrison, Davidson, and Robson, and then Lyon, Gillespie, Moore, Liam Brown, who is Queen's Park's first ever paid player from Edinburgh City, Callum Biggar, and Simon Murray up front for Queen's. And for Motherwell, we start with Liam Kelly in goals, his first start for the club since signing on a permanent deal. Stephen O'Donnell, his first Motherwell game since his Wembley performance. Jake Carroll, Ricky Lamy, Dara O'Connor after signing yesterday. Barry Maguire, Robbie Crawford. Dean Cornelius makes his first start in at least a year. Stephen Lawless, Kane Woolry, and Tony Watt make up front. And we'll have a look at the comments. Gogsy has a minder. Yep, absolutely. Aidan McLeod says he's happy to see Cody McLeod on the bench. I'm assuming that's a relation. Yeah, it's great to see Dean Cornelius is starting. Yeah, so what are you thinking the score's going to be?
I've got an open mind. It's early days. We'll take a 2-2 draw.
You'll take a 2-2 draw and the win on penalties, yeah? But I've got places to be after this, so I hope it doesn't go to penalties.
That's an interesting prediction, that.
Yeah. O'Connor, yeah, he called Fir Park Fear Park. I think that was just because of his accent, because he's Irish. Hearts are playing Sunderland at the weekend. Well, they're not my own. I literally left Sunderland after 4 months because of COVID. So, yeah, go figure. Ramage, what is your prediction for this evening's game?
Yeah, it's going to be a tough game for Motherwell because I think Queen's Park, are they now a full-time team or they've gone?
Yeah, they've been full-time for the season.
Yeah, and obviously they got a good result at the weekend, but it'll be interesting to see how Queen's Park approach the game. I think they'll be solid in the first half, definitely, but but I think they'll probably just run out of steam. But I don't know. It's quite tough to call. It's not the easiest of games. I'm going to say 2-1 to Motherwell, but Queen's Park will put a tough fight up. They'll be up for it.
Yeah, I actually think, well, the last game, of course, Queen's Park ran us close in the first half. It was 1 each at half time. I think it actually might be a repeat of the game in 2017. I reckon Queen's Park might even take the lead. It wouldn't surprise me. But, I mean, Graham Alexander will have his team set up the way he wants it. And, I don't doubt the quality that Graham Alexander will have signed. I'm thinking there'll be 1 each at half time and we'll win the game 3-1. Fingers crossed. I'll take a rubbish 1-0, but I just think that with the players we've got, and we've also got an international superstar in Stephen O'Donnell, so I'm just hoping that I just hope that we come through with it. John Mitchell says he watched Wraith Rovers versus Queen's Park last week on YouTube, and Queens were very good. I'm pretty sure Queens won 2-1 that game.
No, it was 2-all.
Or was it 2 each?
Yeah, it was 2-all.
Maryhill Boys 1876 says you could have watched the game from the canal. Of course, the game being played at Firhill tonight. Scotty says prediction for Saturday. I'm not going to predict Saturday's game. I want to see how tonight pans out first before I make any judgments on future matches. And yes, I'm going to both games as well. So vlogs will be returning from Saturday onwards, and I cannot wait. I feel like a kid at Christmas again. John Mitchell says it'll be 1-0 Queens, says the Jambo. Right, let's see if this is actually going to turn on now. If not, it's going to be a very awkward couple of minutes as I try and reshuffle everything. There we go. And also, the other 2 games that are on tonight are Arbroath against East Fife and Dundee United against Elgin City. Jamie's beloved at Elgin, of course.
Not beloved. My old hometown, so I hope the away side win at Tannadice.
Oh, yes. Sean Dolan says he's at Canny Pier Saturday, start of the season for Tayport against Dundee North End. Nice one.
Fair enough.
Come on, hurry up. All right, okay, I'm back on. Patrick's signing that, buzzing that Dunfermline are signing Kai Kennedy. Okay, hopefully he does a good season for you. FA says if it goes to pens, just leave the Ocean and nah, I can't do that. All right, Callum, how's it going? Of course, the St Johnstone manager's namesake, Callum Davidson.
Congratulations on that double, by the way.
Oh yeah.
No, I'm joking.
Johnny. Now we're all raging about it, aren't we? If you're not a St Johnstone fan and you're not an Old Firm fan, you're secretly raging that your team did not achieve such success last season. Because I am. Joseph Coyle says hello. Sorry, I'm late.
He's not had that.
Callum, it feels like we have to say it every time you come in, man. I'm sorry. Next game in person for me, it's Motherwell Queen of the South on Saturday.
I don't know. I am looking for a game to go to on Saturday, but I've been at the 2 Wraith Rovers games in the Premier Sports Cup. One was a 1-0 victory away at Cowdenbeath, and the other one last night, 4-0 home victory against Brecon City.
Yes, but how did that pan out for you?
Yeah, the Cowdenbeath game was good. Both teams were really going for it. Wraith Rovers just got that lucky break in the first half. And then last night's game, Brecon were solid in the first half. I thought they defended quite well and got a few chances in. A stupid defensive mistake, I think, led to the first Wraith Rovers goal. And then in the second half, Wraith Rovers just totally hit them. So, but yeah, it was some good football last night. So I think Rafe will be up at least the top 3 or in the playoffs in the championship next season. They do look very strong.
Next up, we're going to go to Coupon Corner quickly. We'll talk about. Has anyone got any coupons on for the night? Feel free to comment down below, and I'll read them out if you've got any bets on, or if they had any luck last night with the several Betfred Premier Sports Cup match. I was going to do it once at least eventually, because I've gone for a wee flutter myself. I've taken a Motherwell win over 2.5 goals in the game, 5 Motherwell corners and 20 Queen's Park booking points, tied in with 3 or more goals in the game between Dundee United and Eldon City. And hello to Lee Barrett, how's it going? Ian Davidson's at Brecon. Okay, cool. All I saw was the email saying that I was back at Far Park. I've not actually looked into the ticket yet. I'll probably do that on the train tonight. But yeah, Liam Brown, former Motherwell player, of course, is about to get the season up and running for Motherwell. How fitting. But yeah, there we go. And come on there! Of course, for those who are just tuning in right now, it is the Gogsy versus Grandad Derby, Queen's Park versus Motherwell. Really looking forward to this game. So this is the.
How many seconds are you at?
I'm at 19 seconds at the moment.
Yeah, I'm at 20. So
we're basically bang on right now.
Yeah.
Yeah, Liam Brown is a quality player. He was good at Edinburgh City last season. He's one of the few players that actually seemed to be giving Queen's Park a problem in that division. So it was quite nice to see him actually playing well for a club, because I remember seeing him a few times at the development stage at Motherwell. Darren says he was at the Hibs game. Yes, of course. Hibs getting a famous win against Arsenal. Johnny says you've got to give the camera a wave. There we go. Queen's Park no longer have 100% possession. We've got you on the run. Stevie Crawford is apparently assisting Gary Naismith at Edinburgh City. I reckon it'll be between them and
Naismith as the manager there.
It'll be between them and Kelty Hearts for next season.
Definitely. I think Kelty will certainly be like what Cove have been in recent years. You know, they'll be up challenging for the title. They'll be a good addition to League Two.
John Mitchell says Hibs European champions. They beat Arsenal. Oh, that's a long throw by Kane Wilry. It's been a while since I've seen a Motherwell player do a proper long throw. But then again, it's been a while since Motherwell played a game. God, that was a slack pass by Lammy.
Oof.
Oh my. Right. Calm down, lads. Calm down.
A little bit lethargic in defence. Get it up the park. Yeah.
I mean, I expect it to be quite lethargic at times in this game because it's our first actual. I don't think this team has actually started a match together yet, so it'll just be interesting to see how we play. That's a corner.
It's weird because I've noticed in recent years, or maybe the last two years or whatever, a lot of the lower league teams actually give championship or premiership teams a really good, really good running for their money. Because we saw that with Dundee Bonnyrigg when Bonnyrigg were beating us 1-0 and then they were beating us 2-1. Brora beating Hearts last season as well. So it's becoming more of a sort of, these games are getting more difficult as time goes on.
I mean, there's no such thing as an easy match in football nowadays.
Yeah.
Gone are the days where you'd see a 9-0 humping in the cup. You may get that once a season, but it's very, very rare indeed. I mean, Motherwell scored 5 goals on 2 occasions last season, and that was it. John Mitchell says, Ramage, Dundee had a really good pre-season.
Yes, they did. They drew 2-2 with West Ham recently, and they beat Leyton Orient 3-0.
Sugar!
Simon Murray in on goal there. Yeah, West Ham result was really good because they put out a really full strength team. You know, we had players like Antonio playing. What's his name? Jared Bowen scored a penalty,
Yeah.
but yeah. I was really happy with that result. Certainly didn't see it coming, and obviously we won 4-0 last night in the League Cup, quite convincingly as well.
3-0 as well, didn't you?
Yeah, we beat Leyton Orient 3-0, and Forfar was the other team we played, and we won 3-0. I think we've played other friendlies as well. Aki's beat them 5-0 behind closed doors. Of course.
Of course. Easily done. All right, guys. So Science says, hi, Beast Fan TV. All good, mate. All good. I'll just quickly get the flash scores up for the other games that are taking place as well tonight. Elgin City have taken the lead at Dundee United.
Have they? Oh, my God.
Yes. Kane Hester after 4 minutes.
Jesus. Dundee United's record in the group stage is just absolutely appalling. Like, I think they've not got out of the group stage since
3 times or something like that.
2017. Mind you, to be honest, I kind of laugh at that because Elgin put us out the Challenge Cup a couple seasons ago.
I know. I was at that game. Like, see, a couple of nights ago when I was trying to make a report video of like what's happening in Scottish football. I was trying to get a highlights reel, or just like a goal out of every game that I was talking about. And Elgin City are that backwards that they use Vimeo.
Oh my God!
Not YouTube. So I had to go through a different way to actually download things. It was that backwards. It was so annoying. No, it's Benji Siegrist is in goals for Dundee United.
Yeah, they signed Trevor Carson.
Yeah, that's. I mean, I didn't see that one coming, but then again, everyone was making noise about Liam Kelly apparently being linked with a move to Dundee United, and then we ended up spending like £336,000 on him. Oh, come on, we're a bit slack in defence here. There we go. Come on. That was poor.
Can't believe that Elgin 1-0 up. I don't think it'll last though. I do think Dundee United.
I don't think it'll last either. That's why I took over 2.5 goals in the game, because I thought, well, Dundee United usually slip up in the early stages of this cup.
See, like even against Kelty, I think Kelty would be tougher opposition than Elgin, but Dundee United are at home. They've got 2,000 fans in, I think. Oh no.
Yeah.
Well, so I think
like there'll be fans that have waited since like the 7th of March 2020 to get to a game, and they've gone in and 4 minutes in, bang, they're 1-0 down against Elgin City.
I don't know what I make of that Tam Courts being manager of Dundee United. Like, I don't know if he's got. I know he was assistant when Mickey Mellon was there, but he's only been assistant since February, and he's been thrown into a job which, Dundee United fans will know better than me, but I personally think that's too big a job for him. So I can't see Dundee United having a great season, and a lot of people are saying that.
I remember last time Motherwell just kept our assistant on as manager after Terry Butcher left, and we had Maurice Malpass, and he got manager of the month, and then like 28 days later he got sacked. And we finished like 10th that season. Hope you're well, Adam. Hopefully Motherwell can actually get something right tonight. But I'm not, I'm not actually surprised that the game has started the way it has.
Oh, for fuck's sake! I'm watching this on the Premier Sports on my laptop, and it just keeps like stopping. It's so annoying.
Talk about Hearts getting. Who's Katie on loan? Not sure if. Katic, right?
Katic.
Yeah. Oh! That was a close one.
Fuck, you're now ahead of me. Yeah, I've just seen that now. Yeah, you're about like 10 seconds ahead of me now.
Really? I'm at 9:36.
9:30. Mine keeps buffering. It's so annoying.
Right. Barry Maguire on the corner. I don't see why Barry should be on corners. That's a long corner. It's far too deep. I don't see why we should be doing it, taking the corner all the way out to the edge of the box. Class to be getting back into grounds now. Wish I was going on Saturday, but hopefully I'll be back at Far Park soon. Catch up with you then, Adam. Come on.
Queen's Park have actually put a good shift in these opening 10 minutes.
Well, because they've actually got competitive legs in them. From Saturday. I mean, we still haven't got a full proper squad. Like Graham Alexander said last night that we're still about 4 or 5 bodies short from a proper team.
I mean, as you say, they've started as most people would have expected. So, but it's just how long they could keep that momentum up.
Yeah. If Queen's Park are to get a result tonight, they need to be leading at half time. I think. But thing is, Graham Alexander's never had a season or a start of a season yet in Scottish football.
So he'll be needing time to kind of.
I'm hoping he doesn't just use these 4 games as like warm-up friendlies, because there are teams in Scotland that have, and I mean, if we don't get out of this group stage, then that'll hinder us for this season going forward.
I mean, that kind of brings you back to the subject of Dundee United. Like, how many times a club of their standard to go 3 seasons in a row and not qualify from the group stage, like that's not good enough, because any team, of that caliber should be saying, yeah, we've got a chance of silverware here. Let's go for it.
Yeah, good header there, and so we've currently got 20 people in the chat. Feel free to leave a comment or a question, and we'll answer it to the best of our ability. Billy Mehmet, friend of the channel, has commented saying fancy Queen's Park massively. I hope you're wrong, mate. Hope you're wrong. That's offside. Motherwell play Queen of the South on Saturday. He's away to Wraith on Friday night. Ian Davidson's testimonial. Someone for us last night. Steve Thompson will be fuming. Good save! Oh! Go on! Back heel it! Go on!
Oof.
This is a goal for Motherwell! Stephen Lawless has made it 1-0. Yes! 14 minutes in. Sorry.
Oh.
That's a lovely, composed finish. Stephen Lawless.
To be fair, the keeper was quite unlucky there, but
Yeah,
good back
good
pass
take
by
from here, but it was a slack pass in defence, and Wallace's shot just beats the defender on the line. Superb. You love to see it. Queen's Park 0, Motherwell 1.
What did well to control that, and then Lawless just taking it round the defender there. A neat finish.
The boy on the line should be stopping that.
Yeah, I don't know how he's not won that, but it's a nice finish, and he did it really well with composure. But from a Queen's Park point of view, that's totally avoidable. Like, the boy on the line should be clearing that.
Yeah, see if I was against us, I'd be raging that we conceded a goal like that. Yeah, Adam's right. Stephen Lawless, former Partick Thistle man, of course. Love the goal at Firhill. Billy Mehmet says, I meant Motherwell. Well, go on. Oh, Kane. Kane's quite fast. I'm sorry. I'm never going to call a player Woolery. I'm just going to call him Kane because Kane says a lot more ferocious name than Woolery. Named after a woolly hat. Yes. Up and running.
Just imagine that on the Tarnoy next season. The goal scorer for Motherwell is number 7, Ken Woolery.
Yeah, I'm going to Motherwell versus Queen of the South, Callum. So the current scores in the Premier Sports Cup: Arbroath 0, East Fife 0, Dundee United 0, Elgin City 1, and Queen's Park 0, Motherwell 1. You'll have to see it.
What's Grandad saying about the start so far?
Not a lot.
I think he's just happy to be here.
Such a small screen.
Yes, the screen is a bit. Okay, well, I'll make a wee bit. There we go. Is that better?
That's right.
Mm-hmm. There we go. I'm enjoying the pressing that Motherwell are doing. I mean, it seems to be a very modern term now in football, but I like a good press.
I mean, to get a goal in the first 15 minutes was probably is quite good, because then
Michael says, Goggsy, how come you aren't at the game today? Well, because away fans aren't allowed at the game. I actually researched into it, and it said on the Queen's Park website that was Queen's Park fans could only get into the game, and you had to have a history of buying tickets with your postal address, etc., included into the system. And I have never bought a ticket for Queen's Park. We've paid at the gate at a couple of games that we've been to, but we've never actually gone and I've got an account on Queen's Park TV because we watched some Queen's Park games at the tail end of last season together. But apart from that, Paz not bought a Queen's Park ticket either. So I mean, it was a dead end.
I wonder if there's any Motherwell fans that is actually managed to get into the game, because
I
I
reckon
know
there will be. I reckon there will be a couple.
because I know a few Dundee United fans did that for Kelty, despite it being home fans only. It was
Oh yeah,
like
because
quite a lot of United fans.
you heard a cheer
Yeah,
when the goal was scored. Yeah, we'll take another corner. Brilliant, Kane. Superb. Adam says we should just call the winger we signed from Maidstone Justin instead of his son. Yes. Unless we're winning, we'll call him I'm a winner instead of I'm a loser. Kevin McCann says Motherwell. Absolutely, mate. Cleito Souza says Brazil. I'm guessing you're from Brazil. Dundee United have equalised against Elgin City. That took long.
Ooh. Is he going to keep it in? Yeah, he kept it in. Good.
All right, you're just a couple of seconds ahead of me now because I had to refresh the screen.
All right.
Deflected and oh come on, give him a chance, man. Yeah, Ken, I had a season ticket last season, therefore I'm gonna have a free season ticket for this season. The fact I'm going to both home games should tell you that I'm going. I'm just waiting for a Dundee United thing to tell me who scored. We've got a couple of players that used to play for Partick Thistle in the starting 11. Jake Carroll played for.
It was Shankland.
Shankland, of course.
Yeah, 19
Shankland,
minutes.
Thank you, Jamie. And there we go.
I think that'll be floodgates now at Tannadice now. I think Dundee United will run riot. Like you saw it last night as well. Albion Rovers took the lead at Falkirk, and then Falkirk eventually came out flying. But
yeah,
you genuinely think like, oh, there's a potential shock. It's always funny when the heavy favourites go 1-0 down, because you get that slight hope it will stay that way.
Yeah. Adam says there might be fans at the canal get a good view of the game. There, I probably should have done that. Who's doing the corner when you're at the game? We're not going to do a stream when I'm at Motherwell matches because we're going to be bringing vlogs back.
Oh, that was sloppy.
Oh, don't like that. Don't like that at all. Good block. There we go. And
Yeah,
away.
well cleared.
I'm glad. John Mitchell says Queen's Park know their fans and face and names, so no chance for Gogsy. So things have got quite interesting in Group B. Of course, Dundee United are still top of that group as it stands at the moment. Ooh, there we go. We're back. Kelly just punted. Superb. Frank Pete says, listening to you from Thailand, 2:08 in the morning. Come on, you steelmen. Thank you for coming on, Frank. Nice to hear fans from all over the world are still supporting the channel. Elsewhere, for those who care about the Champions League qualifiers, Kaira Almaty of Kazakhstan beat Maccabi Haifa earlier on. Alashkert beat Kaunas Key. Neftchi Baku have beaten Dino Tbilisi. And Legia Warsaw are 1-0 up against Bodo Glimt, 4-2 on aggregate.
You're no stranger to Alashkert.
I'm not. Saw them play against St Johnson a few years ago and packed them out. I think it was in away goals, which have been disbanded from this season onwards. Oh, nice play. Nice. Go on, Sods.
Oh yeah, that was good passing.
I thought that was offside for a second, but cool.
Oh, that was unlucky.
Mm-hmm. Come on. There we go. It's 2-1 to Dundee United now. They've completed the comeback and turned the game around on its head.
Nicky Clark, 24 minutes.
Clark have an E on the end?
No, it doesn't.
No. 25. That game could have like 4 or 5 goals.
We'll probably end 6-2. Yeah, that did happen last season when United played Brecon at Glebe Park, who won 6-2.
Jesus. Aye, but Brecon are just a different type of shite. Like the SYT could beat Brecon. Good defendant. There we go. See, we're a bit more composed now on the ball. Like it had to take the goal for us to be a bit more settled.
I think pressure's more on Queen's Park to get back into the game. Motherwell can just kind of not get too complacent, but take the foot off the pedal.
We also can't afford to get too sucked in as well. Oh my! Like that, we got too sucked in right there. I've literally just said it, and then it's happened. Liam Kelly missed the ball. It's gone out for a corner. That just wasn't any good at all. Like, what's happened? Oh, he got hit by Lammy. And Simon Murray got in there.
I thought Lammy reacted to that a little bit slower than.
Yeah, he was a bit lethargic in that. Yeah, I was taking the piss when I said the SYT could beat Brecon. Yeah, Michael, we've got quite a few departures. Like a lot of the mainstays from last season have decided to leave the show. Therefore, we're not going to be running the show as frequently. Like, for example, if this was last season, we'd had a show last night. We'd had a show tonight as well. But I've got a lot of other things this season that I want to focus on. So
I kind of think when you're getting back to some form of normal, well, I'm not saying it is normal yet, but when things are opening up, people go back to work and all the rest of it. People are going to.
For example, if this was last season, we'd have probably up to 100 people watching the stream right now. But now we've only got 30 because a lot of people will be at the pub now and doing all the rest of it. Yeah, they've moved on, Michael. I'm not going to sit and talk about who's all left past the mic because past the mic was only going to be a temporary thing anyway, because we didn't have anything else to do for about 9 months. So, yeah, but I thank them all for their time, because if it wasn't for everyone who chipped in to pass the mic, then we wouldn't have had so much success last season. Because we had 500,000 views last season. Yeah. Michael says, good on young Ramage staying on.
No problem, mate.
Yeah, thank you. Yeah. We've made a few other signings, of course. If you refer back to last week's show, we had 3 others coming in. Stand up to them.
Queen's
Good.
Park are doing a lot of pressing just now.
Yeah. Just keep it out, keep it out, keep it out, keep it out. Good. Well, and Tony.
Jake Carroll, good header there.
There's too much space they've got. Can't allow Doyle to cross the ball like that.
Did that Michael Doyle used to play for Hibs?
I don't know, but he definitely played for Alloa and Morton.
I'm sure I recognise him from a Premiership club.
There was a Doyle that played for Hibs, I'm pretty sure. But I don't think it was him. There we go. And it's a Queen's Park free kick. Simon Murray wins the free kick.
Oh no, the other Michael Doyle I'm on about has played for Sheffield United and Coventry. He's now playing for Notts County. Yeah, I knew I'd heard of somebody.
Yeah. Let's see how good we are at set plays. It's an in-swinger, so I'm hoping it comes to Kelly. No. Well, when I said I'm hoping it comes to Kelly, I was hoping for him to go out and catch the ball, not have a shot at him from about 30 yards out.
Kelly looked like he just did not see that coming there. Just the way his reaction was just
No,
like,
no.
whoa.
I think the ball swerved in the air, like on its way to the goal.
Oh, that's
No, don't like that. Don't like this. Good. Block. Cool. Calm, collected. When can we expect the next few shows? For example, when I can't go to a Motherwell game, or when I'm not going to a Motherwell game, like next week against Airdrie, I reckon we'll be doing a show then. But it's going to be different for me this season, because I'm actually going to hopefully be going back to university. So I won't be too focused on YouTube like I was last season. No. Oh my! I thought that was a goal.
Oh yeah, that was good play by Simon Murray there. He did well to break through the Motherwell defence.
Yeah, it's only
Good
just
passing movement as well.
And goodness, yeah, I don't think Liam Kelly expected that shot either.
There's that one that just hit off, and it was like,
Short corner into the box.
2 or 3 of them in the ball. Play them short all the time.
Yes. Go on. Oh, Wallace is a different animal here.
Oh, I've just seen it now. You're ahead of me again.
I don't think we'll get Stevie back on anytime soon, Michael. Stevie has left the nest. He's off doing his own projects this season. And he'll be getting on it for the game. It's 3-1 to Dundee United now.
Oh.
Lawrence Shankland again in the 32nd minute. That game seems to be coming out as a bit of a mismatch. No, there's not been a falling out with me and Stevie. No. I love how when people aren't working with each other anymore, they seem to think there's been a massive falling out. That's not.
We're in the middle of the... Fucking hell. Sorry, that was Simon Murray just breaking through there. I was just about to say PTM is just going through the transfer window.
Yeah, exactly. It's like if a footballer leaves a football club, do you instantly think there's been a falling out? Nah, he's just got another opportunity. That's good. Header it away. There we go. I like it when we're on the ball. I think we're getting a bit more confident as the game goes on the ball. Like that, yeah. Good crossfield passing. Just getting to halftime 1-0 up. I'm happy with that. Mm-hmm. Ramage, what do you make of the first half so far?
Yeah, it's quite end-to-end, but I would actually say Queen's Park have had the better chances going forward. They do look like they're still in this game, but I think the goal certainly for Motherwell has put them at more ease. But if this was at 0-0, then I think Motherwell would totally be frustrated by now that they weren't ahead. But they've got that 1-goal cushion. But yeah, Motherwell, from their point of view, they just can't get too complacent because, as we've seen, Queen's Park are more than capable of hurting them.
Goodness me. Dara O'Connor seems a bit dodgy at the moment.
I think if you were... Oh, fucking hell, Kelly. I think if you were Graham Alexander, though, you would be sorting out that defence at half-time.
Yeah, 100%. Yeah, I think if you've watched the whole game, you'd probably say that Queen's Park have played better this first half. I mean, we've had a few flashes of decent stuff, but I wouldn't go as far to say we're world beaters yet. Happy we've got a free kick there though. But yeah, Queen's Park definitely playing the better football this half.
I mean, I'm not sure if you can say that this would be the hardest fixture in your group. Like, it's away from home. It's well, yeah. I wouldn't say home advantage to Queen's Park because it's not their home ground. But, Motherwell are the away team here. Queen's Park, they're on the rise. I think they'll be up challenging for the League One title next season. They're obviously a full-time team as well. And like compared to your other games, Queen of the South and Annan, you've got the fans behind you and home advantage there. And then the game against Airdrie, well, Airdrie are just shit. So, but
I hope you're right. Airdrie played quite well at the end of last season.
Yeah, they did. To be fair,
They finished second in League One.
Yeah, no, they finished third.
Did they?
No, Cole finished second.
Oh yeah, so they did. But I think on paper, well, obviously Queen of the South should be our hardest fixture, but it's at home, so and it's not on their rubbishy plastic park.
I think Airdrie, like they'll do all right against like teams in their league, like sort of East Fife or Forfar, Montrose, they kind of teams. But when they come up against, like I saw them against Morton in the playoff, I watched the game, they were just totally poor.
I thought that was an own goal for a second.
It was close.
I thought the Queen's Park boy was offside. Murray. Oh my God, that actually went between Kelly and the post. Like that missed by a ball here.
Was that Dara? What's his name?
Dara O'Connor.
Yeah, Dara O'Connor, number 15. He's fortunate.
Good play by Kane.
I would say that was best chance of the game so far. Well, I wouldn't say chance, but it's certainly the closest Dave came to scoring.
Without a doubt. 4-1 to Dundee United. Peter Pollitt. With the goal there.
Okay.
In the 40th minute. Dundee United really stamping home their authority now. That could be about 6 or 7-1.
How's things going at Gayfield? Is that still 0-0 or Rofies?
Still 0-0 at Gayfield. John says that he's just happy to be back and he's looking forward to seeing myself and Adam pissed off at Tynecastle again. I enjoyed the last 2 trips there, so, or if you want to say the last 3 trips, because I went there 3 times in the last season that Hearts were in the top flight.
The 1-1 game was good. I remember that.
The 1-1 game was good, but I also enjoyed the 3-2 game.
Of course, yeah. Simon Murray in there again.
We really have to be cautious in our own box. But if we get into halftime 1-0, I'll be happy, and we'll take things on the second half. But in the second half, we can't just rest on a 1-0 lead.
What kind of goal kick was that?
I mean, it was unorthodox to say the least.
Was he going to get in behind? No.
But I think this season we're going to be playing out from the back quite a lot because Liam Kelly's good with the ball at his feet. Oh! Okay.
You're playing Hibs at home on the first day of the season.
Yeah, Hibs at home. It's the Sunday game.
Yeah. And then who is it after that?
Then we play St Johnstone away. So it's 2 teams that are in Europe. Kevin Kay says United had a wee fright at the start of the game. What do you think of United formation? Honestly, all I've got is notifications, or I've not really had a look at United because we're only covering Queen's Park v Motherwell tonight.
But I mean, on the basis of like United against Kelty, I thought they weren't good enough on the night. I thought they were really lucky. Well, I wouldn't say really lucky, but I thought they needed that goal, Shankland, to kind of put them at ease a wee bit. But I mean, they're in a group of East Fife, Kelty, Arbroath, and Elgin. So on paper, they should be getting out that group, no bother. But I think the real test for United will be when the season starts. We'll see what they're made of. They need to start well if they're going to have a chance at top 6. And if
I don't think they'll get anywhere near it, mate.
I don't either. And because their opening game is Aberdeen, and then they play Rangers, and then I can't mind who they've got after that. But so I would say they need to beat Aberdeen and need to beat whoever they're playing after Rangers.
Mm-hmm. They've got a really difficult start. And that's half time. Queen's Park 0, Motherwell 1. Elsewhere in the Premier Sports Cup, it is Dundee United 4, Elgin City 1 at Tannadice, and at Gayfield it's 0-0 between Arbroath and East Fife. Jamie, what do you think of the first half there?
Yeah, it's been Queen's Park have been the better team actually. They've started well. I thought Queen's Park started really well, and I think it was a very soft goal that they lost. But yeah, I think whoever the manager is, I don't know, but I think he'll be pleased with his team's performance. But Graham Alexander, as I said before, he'll want to sort the defence out. Motherwell do look lethargic in defence. Queen's Park are actually forcing them into errors, as we saw the one with Darrell O'Connor. And just they are knocking at the door, but I think Motherwell need to stop being so complacent because Queen's Park can hurt them.
Absolutely. Pat, what did you think of the first half?
Yeah, I thought it was quite reasonable. I thought Motherwell played well enough, and both teams are trying to make a game of it anyway.
Mm-hmm.
And
it's quite an open game, isn't it?
It's quite open, yes. I think Queen's Park haven't got. I don't think they've got a heavyweight up front to hold the ball. They haven't. There have been occasions when they could have had they had one shot from distance, and if they had more shots, they might have given Motherwell a few more things to worry about.
For example, you needed someone to be running into that rebound when the shot at Kelly, when Kelly just parried it back out. Mm-hmm. But I think we've only had one shot on target, or we've had 2 shots on target. It was in the same phase of play, whereas Queen's Park have caused more problems than we've caused Queen's Park problems. Also, Michael Presley says, question for your granddad, Goggsy. Does your granddad know a Queen's Park player from the late 80s called Paul O'Brien? He's my gaffer in work.
No, I didn't see him as a player. I don't think I was aware of a player by that name. And I haven't seen from the 80s.
It's kind of a while back.
Well, they've always had plenty of players from all over. So, but I don't know the name of that's a player.
Kevin Kay says that's true. I hope United will buy some more players. and before the season starts. Yeah, I think it's going to be an interesting season for Dundee United. I'm not inspired by. I haven't actually heard much of Dundee United's business this season. I mean, last season they did all right. They had a great start, but then they sort of tailed off at the end of the season.
Yeah, they had a good run in the Scottish Cup as well. They absolutely destroyed Aberdeen in that quarter.
Oh yeah, I mean that was their best performance of the season.
Yeah, McNulty was brilliant that day. 2 goals.
I mean, every time we played Dundee United, I wasn't too impressed by them, but oh well. Michael Presley says Wikipedia says between 86 and 90 he played for Queen's Park, then went on to sign for Dunfermline. O'Brien. It's a name I've never heard of. So any more questions, Chips? We have got 9 minutes until the second half kicks off, and we still have only 1 goal at Firhill between Queen's Park and Motherwell being the difference. 5 goals at Tannadice and none so far in Arbroath. Mm-hmm. Do you think there's any changes either side should make, Jamie?
No, I don't think so. Because Motherwell haven't really gone forward, bar the goal. So I think they'll still have fresh legs for the second half, but maybe round about if they're needing, if it's like still 1-0 round about 65 minutes, they can maybe bring somebody on. Like Lawless has been really good on the wing.
Yeah.
So maybe there's like him might tire.
Oh yeah. I think we'll probably keep it as it is for the first 10-15 minutes, and then probably bring on Justin and Kevin Van Veen maybe for the second half.
Was Van Veen that boy you got from Scunthorpe?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I saw a few clips of him, and he looks really decent. I'm
sure he played for Alexander when he was manager of Salford as well, but he went to Scunthorpe last season.
He was under Graham Alexander at Scunthorpe.
Oh, right.
I mean, he's had 3 spells at Scunthorpe. He seems to be a bit of a Scunthorpe legend. Because he signed for Scunthorpe in 14-15 from FC Oss after 16 goals in 20 matches. And he went back to Cambuur Leeuwarden in 15-16, and then back to Scunthorpe, then Northampton for a season and a half, and then back to Scunthorpe again. Yeah, Adam's right. We need to kill the game. We need to kill the game and see the first 15 minutes of the second half. Get a second goal.
I think on the basis that, it's still 1-0 and Queen's Park are very much still in this, it kind of makes it interesting, because I think if it was 2-0 to Motherwell or 3-0, like, that's game over. So Queen's Park can be happy with that first half performance. They've certainly stood up to the challenge well. They've actually kind of stepped up more than you would expect, because I thought maybe...
I expected a challenge like this, because Queen's Park aren't just the team that we played in 2017. They're no longer an amateur outfit.
No, they're not.
When we played Queen's Park in 2017, I expected us to win by 3 or 4 goals because I
think that Motherwell's goal, it's a case of will their heads drop? No, they haven't. They've reacted really, really well to going 1-0 down, and so they're still very much in it. You can never write these teams off. And as I said earlier, you go into a cup game against a lower league opposition, it's not as easy as what it used to be, as we've seen in recent years.
Yeah, I mean, I expected a first half just like that, but I'm just glad we're in the lead. But we do need a second goal because Queen's Park aren't going to just die off like that. I mean, we had to earn the right to play football today, and so far we're doing that at the moment, leading the game, and hopefully we can just keep it tight second half, get a goal in the first 15 minutes, and maybe a third, just right before the end, and see off a good victory. And
I mean, I don't think there's been very many. I don't think there's been anything wrong with Motherwell's performance.
No.
You know, it's the first competitive game back. It's not the easiest of fixtures, and as we said earlier, I would say this is the hardest one in that whole group. So, but yeah, Graham Alexander will definitely need to give that defence some attention because defensively they've not been good enough. They could be much better for the Premier League team. So.
Yeah, the statistics of the game so far, attacks-wise, Queen's Park have had 42 attacks, Motherwell have had 45. In terms of dangerous attacks, Queen's Park are leading 23-21. Shots on targets, 1 apiece. Shots off target, 2-0 to Motherwell. There's been no cards at all. Corners, Queen's Park are leading that 5-3. And possession-wise, it's 55% in the favour of Queen's Park. So Queen's Park have been the better side going by this, in my opinion. But of course, it's subjective, and the main stat is the amount of goals scored. So I'm just hoping that we can turn it on in the second half and see the legs go from Queen's Park a wee bit. And hopefully I will see them finish second in the group. And we'll take first.
We'll see.
I will see.
What's in the halftime grog.
Cactus Jack 1886 says, I like Lammy. He's just so prone to making a crucial mistake each game. Gives me the fear, not gonna lie. You're a bit you're spot on there. I mean, and even in the first 5 minutes, he made a short pass back, and Simon Murray was slipped in. If he had another 5 yards of ground, he could have easily slipped the ball past Liam Kelly. It's not the first time it happened against Green and Morton in the Scottish Cup last season. I just hope that he can actually sort of stamp that part of the game out of his weakness, because we can't afford that against the higher level opposition, especially if we want to improve on our position from last season.
It's going to be an interesting season next year. Like, it's going to be weird with. Like, I always find when two teams get promoted, Hearts were obviously expected to come back, but certainly I never thought that we'd get promoted as well.
No, I was surprised as well, but it's good to have he's back in the league.
yeah, absolutely. But
looking forward to our derbies again. Cameron Moreland says that just joined the stream, but a Motherwell fan I know is saying Queen's Park don't deserve to lose. No, they don't. They don't. Queen's Park have been good, as we've said throughout the first half. First half even. Queen's Park have been the better outfit. I've just listed off the stats there. If you rewind by a couple of minutes, and Queen's Park have been the better side. But I'm hoping it doesn't last very long and we end up getting a second goal very soon. As Jamie was saying, as you can tell, Queen's look a bit sharper than us because they played on Saturday. Just hope we'll grow into the game. Like the look of Kane, he looks a handful. Yeah, that's the thing. We've not actually played an actual match yet. So, I mean, the first game was always going to be a bit dodgy. The best thing Woolery has done this half was take throw-ins. Would you like a soup?
Oh.
Do you know what that is?
It was fun finding
out. Fair enough. Words of the wise there. Bit of wisdom.
Just marshmallow.
Yeah, it's just marshmallow. It's just a blue marshmallow. And the teams are starting to come out for the second half. Probably about half a minute behind.
It's Queen's Park just coming out for me.
They'll execute Plan B.
Who's the manager of Queen's Park now these days? And left last season.
I think it's Laurie Ellis.
Oh, is it?
Is that not a former Motherwell player at one time?
Maybe. Ray McKinnon left. Couple like the week after he's lifted the title. But Laurie Ellis, who was at Wraith Rovers, I think he's in charge now. It's been a while since I've seen a kit provided by Admiral. Queen's Park with Admiral this season. Because we had Admiral in the 80s. It can't be Gardner Spears. That was like 6 or 7 years ago that Gardner Spears was at Queen's Park.
To be honest, you see when you're on about like kit manufacturers, how can you forget the good old days when Booktower used to make your kits? Because they used to make Dundees in like the late 2000s.
Yeah.
In fact, my first Dundee kit I bought was sponsored by Booktower because that was our like on the front of your shirt.
We had Booktower in 2007-2008 season. I think that was the season you used to put us out the Scottish Cup.
Yeah, 2-1 at Fir Park.
I think it was played on a Monday night.
Oh, was it? Unfortunately, I wasn't a Dundee fan then. It was October in the 08-09 season.
We played Kilmarnock in the league on the Saturday, and then because we had played Inverurie Locos in the third round, and that game got replayed several times. You had beaten Huntly in the
Huntly 3-1. I remember that.
And then we ended up playing Hughes. He's put us out because that game had to be played on a Monday for some bizarre reason.
I can't remember who put us out after that. I've got a feeling it was Celtic, but I can't remember.
And the second half has been underway for the last minute or so, for those who are wondering. Go on, take him, all the way to the bank. Go on, take him to the corner, win a corner. Oh, that's an awful touch.
Oh, no.
That's a big,
was that a goal kick? Goal kick.
Well played by the defender. Barry, got to calm that down, mate. And Willie Muir with the goal kick. In the 47th minute. We're up to 30 people in the stream right now. Feel free to leave a comment. You got any questions for us? Say hello, whatever.
It's getting a bit dark in here, don't you think?
I don't know.
Go and turn the light on.
Aye. Go on. Okay, Willie. Kevin says, do you remember what year the first had sponsors on the strips in the Scottish game? No. It was definitely before my time. Go on. Ah. The defender just stopped there. Come on. That's a good play by Doyle. That's awful haircut. Should get booked for that. Oh, come on. That's brutal.
Gee whiz.
Oh, great tackle by Lawless. Oh, yes. I'm here all day for that. Going Willery. Yeah. And it's just been so dull.
I mean, it's not been a bad game. If Adam's still in the chat, it kind of reminds me of what the Cowdenbeath Rovers game was like last Saturday.
It's just one of those like start of the season games where there's more lulls than actually exciting moments. I'm just trying to work out how we're going to be playing this season. Yes, Legia Warsaw have got a second goal in the last minute. That's helped my bet. They've in the 95th minute. I've got Legia Warsaw to win by 2 goals, and they've just scored to make it 2-0 in the 95th minute. Thomas
How much do you get if it comes in?
I get. God, I'm still a wee bit off. I get 120 quid if it comes in. I need Motherwell to score 3 6 Motherwell corners and 20 Queen's Park booking points. So still needing the bookings and still needing 3 Motherwell corners this half. And the goals, of course.
Oh, don't count your chickens.
I'm not counting my chickens. I'm not expecting any bet to come in because I mean we've not earned the right to score 3 goals yet. I'd be different if we were absolutely controlling the game, but we're far from it. Because we've been too laid back. Adam says, I just wish we had the chances Wraith had.
Yeah.
Jorben Van Hees says, I have a bet that in this match both teams to score. You think that's I think that's possible. I mean, someone asked me earlier, because they were putting a coupon on. They said, if you were to bet on this game, what would you say? I said Motherwell and both teams to score. Because usually when it's like the Premiership club comes to an away game to play against a club in the lower divisions, I mean, more often than not, especially at this point in the season, the lower league club tends to get at least a goal.
Oh, sure. Oh, boy,
I was almost right there. If the boy had actually shot, he might have actually scored.
He probably should have, to be honest.
Yeah, definitely. I mean,
it's a good run. He had, maybe could have been at a wee bit of an awkward angle, but yeah, he did well to take it past the
Cal
defense.
Biggar's a decent player as well. I'll say that. I saw him a few times last season. He was quality. Going to it. Time Lord 1997 says, what would be thoughts if Adidas approached Motherwell about kits or Nike? I know it might not be possible, but I think it'd be very cool. I mean, I'd love it if Nike or Adidas felt like sponsoring Motherwell or providing Motherwell's kits. That's an awful kick out, and we've not won that. Goodness. That was an awful kick.
Oh, what? Oh, that's fine.
What minute are you in, Jamie?
I am at 52-53.
Yeah, 5 seconds ahead of me.
But I keep buffering, so
Aye.
you'll catch up.
That's a decent cross as well. They needed someone to be attacking that. But yeah, I mean, I'd be open to an Adidas or a Nike Motherwell kit. I mean, I'd happily have someone make me one, just with the Adidas or Nike stitching on it. That'd be nice in itself. But then again, nothing beats this pony top. John Mitchell says Hearts home kit not that nice, but I like the third top they have it. What about the away kit? What about the second strip? No. Good. We'll take that all day, every day. I'd say now's the time to sort of bring on maybe Kevin Van Veen. Oh, that's awful. That was an awful slide challenge. But go on,
He's on
Kane.
the break now.
Go on,
Good
brilliant, Kane. Play him in. Oh,
long. Pass was too soft.
that was a terrible cross, but we've got it. We've still got it. Go on, Dean. That's not Dean, that's Robbie Crawford. What am I chatting? John Mitchell isn't a fan of the away kit. Joshua Cordero says next goal. I don't know who will get the next goal. I'm hoping it's Motherwell. Oh no. Oh, he's pegged him. Oh no.
Very poor.
What a save by Liam Kelly. What an absolutely fantastic save by Liam Kelly. Simon Murray was raging.
That was just so complacent in centre mid there.
Ricky Lammy was in no man's land, literally.
Lammy lost his man. Like, that boy got round him. And then good save by Kelly, but
Ramage, I feel like I'm looking at heaven. I'm looking into
I know it's just the way it is. It's weird. I'm trying to sort it again, but it's just the way it is.
We're just passing into just empty space right now. Adam says, I'm sorry, but Lammy isn't good enough for me. He got done there far too easily. You're right, mate. You're absolutely right. Loving the retro kit. Right, come on. Oh, we've got a free kick. Good. Well done by Tony. It's 5-1 now to Dundee United against Elgin.
That was bad.
Was that a Shankland hat trick? Great surprise me. I
need to refresh my page. It's completely stopped.
Oh. King Anthony Striker says, it's fair to say that I'm better than Lammy. Yeah, absolutely. I completely agree that if we get a result tonight, that's probably a great start to the season. How Motherwell play a bang average, but I mean, I wasn't expecting fireworks for the opening game of the season. It was Freeman with the goal, and Shankland got the assist.
I thought that Kieran Freeman played all right on Friday night for United.
Is he a youth player?
Yeah, he looked quite good.
There we go. Dundee United have purely routed Elgin City. Elgin City doing a bit of a Dave Neary. No! Oh! Queen's Park again creating more chances than Motherwell.
Callum Butcher's now on the pitch. I bet he'll score number 6.
He's got a habit of that, hasn't he?
Yeah, he did it against us, and then he did it last season against Brecon.
Come on. Pick it up. Right, go on, Sods. Don't go back the way. Play it down the line.
Both teams seem to be. They're all good to play back the way.
Oh, like it's one step forward, 2 steps back. I mean, Elgin City are a League 2 side, so yeah. Come on.
Let's get it forward. Like, just this passing around nonsense is just gonna backfire at one point. Like that.
Yeah, just firing out a wee tweet. Motherwell tweeted, "I now play still Queen's Park 0, Motherwell 1. Hosts again starting with the bulk of early possession even. Kelly with another big save to deny Murray 1-1. Well for A's forward being stopped in the box. So I've put in quotation marks, demand more."
Football Manager coming into that.
Yeah, it sure has. No. Oh, it's been done far too easy. Right, with left back, Carroll should be going out to that.
Too soft passing. Oh, he was lucky there, Lawless.
Mm-hmm. Oh, good. Go on.
Oh.
Yeah, our field feels
unlucky.
So average, I think, is because our defence just doesn't link with it. But we badly need to invest in this area as well. I completely agree. And I mean, we've had more time than anyone else to prepare for this fixture. And the fact that we've been so poor in midfield, I'm worried.
I don't know, but like, it's easy to say that, but Queen's Park, I think confidence will be flying with them because, that was a good result they got in Dumfries at the weekend. So, and then with this being your first game back, you can maybe argue that, all right, it happens, but I mean, you need a better performance on Saturday and obviously against Airdrie if you want to start the season well. But I think with this game, it's one of those where you think, oh, anyone will do. I'll take it.
Mm-hmm. Carroll, Maguire just seem to never communicate with one another and they draw each other out all the time or don't know when to press, and I'm genuinely concerned. Going forward, we aren't too bad, but our defence is weak. Yeah, definitely. Like, Darragh O'Connor. I mean, I know this is his first game. Like, I mean, he must have played at the weekend against Millwall, but like, I'm just not too. I'm not inspired by this performance.
How was that?
That was a crow.
Oh my god!
I've got the window open.
All right.
Matthew, I can't give a prediction of where we're going to finish in the league because it's too early for that, I think. Yeah, we saw Hibs Arsenal, yeah. Come on. He's almost run that out of play there. Oh, thank you. To share. Strawberries to share. Go on.
Good ball into Wallace there.
Well claimed by the keeper. Yeah. Yeah, I'm inclined to agree, unfortunately. Like, I was fine with Lammy last season because he wasn't our leading or first choice centre half because we had Declan Gallagher.
I don't know. I thought Lammy was one of those defenders. Oh, he's just so lazy at the back last season. I think half the, I think he lost so many stupid goals.
Thing is, the second half of last season, I thought Lammy was one of our best players as well.
Yeah, but certainly at the start of last season, he was just dreadful.
Yeah, it wasn't the greatest. Yeah, I'm not confident at all at the moment. I completely agree. I think now's the time for us to make a change. We have to go home and stamp our authority on the game. We haven't done that all match. Well, we're just sit here eating strawberries.
As you do.
That's awful play by Woolery again. Like, why is Woolery the focal point of our attack? We should be using our tallest player, Tony Watt, in attack to be the one in the middle to hold off the ball.
He's playing a 4-3-3.
Yeah, we're playing a 4-3-3.
See, I would change to a 4-4-2. Because you'll have that control in midfield, and then you've still got two strikers forwards to try and punish them. So,
yeah, I agree, Tom. It's 6-1 to Dundee United against Elgin. I believe that surely Shanklin got a hat trick now. Get that he doesn't want a big squad, but on paper this squad is very weak. I think Alexander's sort of going against his own words because Graham Alexander says that he doesn't like working with a big squad because it gets disjointed. But he also said that you'll need to get probably a bigger squad than he wants because this season we could potentially lose players due to COVID.
No, it was one of Dundee United's substitutes, Chris Mockery, who scored. Yeah, I've never heard it.
So Mockery with the 6th.
Yep.
He's a Football Manager beast. $65. Yeah. Aye. The squad is nowhere near the standard of last year at the moment. I'll be honest, I didn't have a clue Lawless played for Motherwell now. He's been a Motherwell player since January. New signings are looking at. I mean, I'm not going to make a judgment on this match. I mean,
It's still early days.
Still very early days. Lammy and Mugabe were solid, but you always feel he has a few mistakes in him. Just can't rely on that in a tougher. I think it will be a tougher league this season. Being asked where Shields, McGinley, and O'Hara are. 1 second. That's another crow, by the way, for those asking. For those wondering what that noise was.
That looks quite nasty.
I've honestly no idea where these players are. I think they're having a water break now. 69th minute. It's about time we made a couple of changes.
Definitely.
I'm not going to talk about where I think Motherwell's going to finish this season because my prediction video will be out in the week running up to the start of the season. I don't know when the Past the Mic Night Out will be happening. SPFL looking into Kelly. Yeah, we know that. So was it on Monday? Is it just me that just didn't believe Lawless was going to score there, and then when he scored, I was just shocked?
Yeah, that number 2 for Queen's Park. I just don't know how we missed it. Like,
the ball went in slow motion for me. I don't know whether it was just the video going slower, but it just seemed to be going on, taking forever to just roll in. May sound silly here, but I want us to remove Maguire from midfield at the moment. Move Sods into midfield. Want him. I don't know. I don't know. Don't know about that.
And money looking around there.
Mockery making a mockery out of maybe making a mockery out of Elgin there. I'm here all week. Willie looks more suited to rugby than football. Go on! Ah, did all right there. This has been a frustrating game. Well, Past the Mic continue in full stadiums are allowed. I will be at the games, so probably not. We'll see. We'll play it by ear. I'm not going to make a whole decision on Past the Mic, but until we're all allowed in grounds again, this will be how it is. That was an excellent save by Kelly. Yeah, thank God Simon Murray's come off.
But not red-headed player coming on.
Your team's just full of gingers.
Is that why they're sponsored by I Am Brew?
Well, that'll be why.
Probably answer.
I'm sure I Am Brew have sponsored Queen's Park for years. Like,
yeah.
Yeah.
Arbroath have broken the deadlock against East Fife. 1-0 at Gayfield. After Callum Antel got sent off in the 68th minute. Go on. We have very few players going forward. That's our first shot on target in this half. In the 73rd minute. Dale Hilson with the goal in the 71st minute. What would I rate Stuart McCall's time managing Motherwell out of 10? From my experience, probably an 8 out of 10. It'd be probably carried up to a 9 or a 10 if he didn't have that spell just at the end of his time at Motherwell where he basically consigned us to relegation until Ian Barakoff came in and saved us. But also if we had won a cup. But then again, he did say during that season he would keep Motherwell up. And Stuart McCall said he would keep Motherwell up. And he managed Rangers when Motherwell stayed up. So, he kept his word at least. But yeah, 8 out of 10 for me. Because we consistently finished in the top 3 for a couple of seasons.
Aye, third and second, was it? Or
yeah. I can't remember whether Barakoff left. I mean, we got beat by Morton in the League Cup, and then it was the next day. I think he got sacked because fans have been calling for his head for a while. We weren't playing good enough football, and even after we stayed up because of the playoff.
And even then, I mind you played East Fife down at Bayview.
We were playing great football at home. We were winning games comfortably at home against teams around us, but away from home, we were throwing games left and right.
East Fife, did they not score 80th minute and then you scored 90th minute?
Yeah, the game against East Fife, we were 1-0 down, and then Louis Moult scored the very last kick of the game, and then we won the game in extra time 3-1. Still no changes. 15 minutes. Queen's Park are going to score. Yeah, that would have made sense if Barakoff got sacked. Jamie Watson, we've not been that great. We're needing to make changes. We've not made a change at all. I don't think.
Go on. O'Donnell's running down the wing. Oh, why did he do that? Could have.
I don't like that.
Further. Oh, that was okay.
Oh, good save. Lawless looks decent because everyone else has been awful.
Our both are down to 10 then.
Yeah,
10 then.
Mantle got sent off 3 minutes before Hilson scored. Right, finally, Liam Donnelly's come on. A defensive change. Why are we doing this?
Free kick.
Orchard Produce, it says on the bottom of the screen the scores. Yeah. Right, Dean Cornelius is coming off. in the 78th minute for Liam Donnelly. This is not good enough, though. I'm not liking this. We need to make another change. We need to go and score a second goal. We can't afford to just win this game 1-0. Come on. Like, Queen's Park have genuinely pinned us back.
Oh, that was.
Oh, you're a couple of seconds ahead again. Oh my God.
Fucking
This is not an easy watch.
He's totally headed it off Lammy's back.
Oh my God. Why do we do this against teams in the Cup? Why do we play against lower league opposition and just sit back like this? It's not good enough. That's 2 errors in the last phase of play, essentially. Pre-season doesn't inspire you either. We lost to Dumbarton. We played 24 different players in the same game. Tend to go still Queen's Park 0, Motherwell 1.
Chance. Maguire. Oh. That should have been 2-0.
Oh, it's just wide. Come on. This has been so traumatizing.
Oh,
Well done by Lawless. Superb. Why did he stop running there? He asked for the ball and he got the ball to it over the top. He just stopped. He stopped running. Come on. This is awful. They're actually going to score.
Good interception there.
Good. You're filling me with confidence.
oh.
Lovely. That's brilliant by Liam Donnelly. We've missed that.
It's like there's no urgency whatsoever about.
Jamie, can you hear that ambulance at your end as well?
No.
No. The gun-fighting Estonian says, for what we have as a team over the top, football it just doesn't... Nah. We have to play it on the deck and play it through to the fast players. This has been turgid.
Oh, I hate it when they pass around at the back and just... There's like no motivation to get forward.
There's There's no intent on going forward at all. Come on.
Back to the defence.
I mean, if this was
Back to the defence. It's just like so unattractive football.
Come on. Go forward. Forward. Demand more. Like, see if I was playing Football Manager right now, like, the mouse would have been broken. I'd have literally broken the demand more key. Like, oh my God. That was such a powder puff pass. Aye, no bother, Coby, saying yous will get relegated. It's a first game of the season. Still plenty of time. That's why you don't make a prediction at the start of the League Cup.
Get a cross in. Oh, there's nobody there. I think you are just going to see out this last 5 minutes.
We're just going to sit on this 1-0 lead. And I don't like it. Kevin Van Veen's coming on for Tony Watt.
Are we taking that Willery off? Or what's his first name? Kane?
Kane, yeah.
We're taking him off. He's been
honestly
ineffective.
Give your number 9 5 minutes on his debut. I'm surprised at the lack of changes as well. I think Graham Alexander seems to have forgotten that you can actually make changes.
I don't know. Unless it's just kind of like, you're playing against lower league opposition. I just want to keep legs for when we play Queen of the South, who did all right in the championship last season.
Goodness me, what was that, Jake Carroll? In tight. Get in tight. Obvious to say, but Alan Campbell is such a mistake. That was always going to happen. Aye. I can't believe we've only given Van Veen 5 minutes. I'm not all right, Sam. I'd be much better if Motherwell were in a much more comfortable position. But sitting on a 1-0 is not good enough. I mean, credit to Queen's Park. Queen's Park have been brilliant.
Except they haven't scored.
Don't hold your breath. There's 4 minutes to go.
I don't know what I'll make of this rule of like one less second seed goes through in this competition now.
Well, it's because there's 5 teams that
I know. I get it. It makes sense. It kind of makes it a bit more exciting, but like
it makes it more exciting, and there's less margin for error.
Yeah, but when it's like more chance that your club can go out if they finish second, then it will be like, oh, great. We've done all we can.
But essentially, all you need to do is just make sure if you do lose one game, you just need to make sure that you go and hammer everyone else.
Yeah, pretty much.
Cameron Moreland says, I think Motherwell fans are overreacting. No. I think I'm right to react the way I am, because we should have been prepared for our first competitive game of the season. This is a competitive match.
I think you're doing well not to shout your head off. I'll give you that.
But this is the start of the season now. The start of the season is not when we play Hibs on the 1st of August. This is the first game of the season. I mean, I don't care if it's against Queen's Park or Queen of the South. Like, I mean, the game is still a competitive match. It's still a match that we have to win in order to advance to the next round, because there's only 11 places in the next round. Callum Simpson says, easy to say we are overreacting. People saying that probably aren't watching the game. We have been very poor tonight. Yeah, you could say the big game is there, Jay, but honestly, we should
every game's a big game.
Every game's a cup final. You have to instill that attitude, and if you don't have that attitude, you're not going to do well in football. Quote Goggsy 99 2021. My train is in 9 minutes. Let's hope we do not concede, because if we get to penalties, I'm going to miss my train. If you could sign one player realistically, who would that be? Gaboli or Reeby? Oh, every day of the week.
What time's your train leave?
9:40.
9 minutes.
9 minutes. Come on, Kev. He's offside. Oh, he's chipped the keeper as well. That's too filthy.
Well, just make this the last goal kick.
Oh, he's gone too early. He's gone far too early. He did well to go past the defender as well. Right. Stop wasting time. How much time?
2 minutes.
2 minutes. That's favourable. That is favourable. Just see it out, boys. See it out, and that'll be fine. See it out. I know I said at the start of the game, I'll happily take a shitey 1-0, but I wasn't serious. Because this has been one of the worst games I've ever seen. Like, I've seen 0-0s that are much more action-packed than this game. Oh my God, he's falling over. Arbroath have scored a second goal.
They only need 10 minutes.
They only need 10 minutes. Yeah, that boy that you got sent off at 0-0 must be absolutely shite. Willoughby's just KO'd. Come on. Half a minute to go. Good. They've gone back.
That boy came out of nowhere. Willery just coming back from up top, just came running into the screen.
Come on. There we go. It's all over. Full time. Queen's Park 0, Motherwell 1. The other games that were on tonight Arbroath are 2-0 up against East Fife, and Dundee United are 6-1 up against Elgin City. But thank you very much to everyone for coming on. A goal in the 15th minute for Stephen Lawless has been the separation between the two sides, although Queen's Park were much the better side. Fair play for unlucky. But Motherwell come out victors. The least deserved victory I've seen us have in a while. But yes, anyway, guys, thank you very much. Thanks to Jamie as well for coming on. And on that note, we've got to go, but we'll see you very soon for the next video. Take care.